Hello everybody, hope you're having a fantastic day today. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Today we're going to be talking about why it's a great idea to make a Mule character, especially if you don't have Fallout First. This is a great way to put things on another character so you don't have to worry about the weight on your main character. So let's get into it. Okay, so I just want to talk about, the point that you're gonna have to make another character. I would say most people don't have 5 characters, and if you do, one of them's probably a Mule at this point. But it's fairly easy at this point to just make another character. You can even start them at level 20, and I do have some guides I will link in the description, a playlist actually, on how to level up your character very fast so you can get the Mule to whatever level you need to unlock all the perk cards that you will need and whatnot to make this a great build. I also recommend that you keep your Mule at the White Springs train station. A lot of people do this, and it just makes trading more convenient, and you're eventually not going to be able to move this character anyway. Now for perk cards that you're going to want on, these are some of the better ones, like weight reduction perks, bear arms for heavy weapons, arms keeper for rifles. Maybe you'll want to throw on martial artist for melee weapons. It all depends on what your Mule is going to be carrying, and most of these perk cards are under strength, so you may have to not have one of the weight reduction perks on. As you can see, I do not have bandolier on. If you wanted to carry ammo on your Mule, then maybe you would want to have bandolier on. Now, for other perks, batteries included is great for energy weapon ammo, including fusion cores. If you want to collect a ton of fusion cores, this is a must. As you're going to be keeping most of this on your character and not in the stash box, which I'm going to be showing. Through Hiker is another great one, especially for me. I always seem to gather as many Nuka-Colas as I can, and I'm going to show you when you take off these perks how much weight they actually are reducing. It's just insane. I also do a lot of crafting on this character, so I recommend Super Duper as well, and the Strength perk card just to have a little bit of extra carry weight, although it won't really matter too much because, like I said, your Mule character will probably get to the point where they can't run or fast travel. But that's why I say keep it at White Springs just out of convenience. It's definitely a time saver as well. I also want to point out too that weight reduction armor helps a lot as well too. If you can have junk items, weights reduced by 20%. Like, just find random armor that has these on them. It doesn't have to be unyielding, but if you can find them with the food or drink chem reduced or weapons weights reduced, this will help your character as well. Just another thing to point out. Now, just to show you how much of a difference this is making, you can see my Mule is about 900 pounds right now. Let's see how much he weighs after I take off all these weight reduction perks. Okay, so we took off one, we're already at 4,500 pounds from 900. So that just shows you how important these perk cards on. You wouldn't be able to get to this weight if you didn't have these perk cards on. It wouldn't allow you to go past like 1,600, I think it is. But the only reason I could show this is because I already have a bunch of stuff on me and I'm taking the cards off now. But it's just to show you how effective these are. You can see we're going to get up to 7,000 pounds here, and that's all due to the perk cards that I have on. So I just wanted to point out again that this is what really allows you to store as much as possible, or else you'll find your Mule will get overloaded very quickly. Definitely have on as many of these perks as possible, maybe pertaining to what you want to keep on your Mule, like I said earlier. Also, it's not a bad idea to make a tiny little camp near White Springs Station. I know a lot of people put their camps here, but it's just a good idea to have in case you need to do, some stuff that you can't do with just the stuff at the White Springs Station. So just having, this close by will definitely help. Okay, so now we're going to talk about how to get items on your Mule character. Now you can, if you have a private lobby, just throw whatever you want into that suitcase I was showing right there, and then hop back out of the lobby. This is on your main character, and then go back into the same server which is usually a private. Unless you do not have a private, you will have to do this with a friend, and then your stuff will be in there waiting for you. I do not recommend doing this. Only do this if you have to and you're only transferring stuff you're not too worried about losing. There is a chance that the application could error and you might not just get back into the lobby to get your stuff. So this is fairly risky, just keep that in mind. But you can transfer stuff this way. I do it all the time. So a better way to transfer stuff is to just get a friend to help you. You do not need a private lobby. Especially if you're in a public lobby, I highly recommend not just dropping your stuff to your friend. You could lose it. I've seen it happen myself. That or someone could just come up and snag it really quick. You never know. It's best to just invite to a trade and get your friend to buy everything that you want to transfer for free. And this really doesn't take that long, and I'm sure most of us will have a friend that we could ask to help us do this. If not, we have a Discord and great streams where there's a ton of great people that I'm sure you guys could find a friend to help you or even someone to play with. Okay, well now that I'm about to hop servers here, and my friend is hanging on to everything that I wanted to transfer. That's my girlfriend, actually. Thank you so much, Finders Keepers. Love you. Thanks for the help. And when you come back into the server, you can just buy it back off of them for 0 caps, right? So this isn't going to cost you any caps or anything like that. Just time, really. So, and like I said, it doesn't really take that long depending on how much you're transferring. But this is definitely the safer way to do it, as like I said, the application could error, the lobby could just go kaput, literally. I've had that happen where the world was just basically destroyed. I even went back into a private lobby as fast as I could and it started building a new world. So like I said, if you're trading stuff, this is the best way to do it. Your friend will not lose your stuff. There's no way that they can, and you'll always be able to give the stuff back. And to point out too, if you do have the trade glitch where you can't trade with your friend, you can just join an event and come back. Your friend may have to do that to you because like I said, you may not be able to move or fast travel. But just throwing that out there if you have the trade glitch. And I just wanted to show how much stuff my Mule actually has on it. Like, look at all the grenades I have, 5,100. Look at all the weapons that I have. And like, I don't even use this character for other than storage. I cannot tell you how good it is to have a Mule. Even if you have Fallout First, it's not like, you know, we have a stash box for weapons or even chems. So, like, that's why I have this character. So I can just throw all my Nuka grenades on, all my Nuka Colas, all the weapons that I don't want to part with or don't have time to sell right away. It's just extremely convenient. I really, like, if you play as much as I do, you're definitely gonna want a Mule character. And I'm sure most people will agree with me that have a Mule character. It's just extremely convenient. So much better not having all this stuff on your character. Because, you know, if you're anything like me, you probably don't want to get rid of anything that you don't have to. But that's pretty much it, everybody. Let me know in the comments if there's anything that you'd like to add in the video. I tried to think of everything I could to help you make your Mule character, and I really hope this video helps you accomplish that. And as always, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Have a great evening.